Hello, welcome back to my channel. Yes, Man City against Leeds today. We've had better days, we've had worse days. So with that said, let's just look straight at the starting 11, which should be out by now. I've not actually seen it yet. Let's see here. Starting 11. Now I predicted to have the exact same lineup for this game as what we had against Liverpool. We actually almost did. I'll share my screen. So, I mean, yeah. There you go. So we've decided to bench Cherki. Okay. And this is our lineup. Who is creating? Where are our chances gonna come from? I'm not sure. But we are playing without a creator, so let's hope we don't flop here, which we very well might. Yeah, let's paint this. Let's paint this onto something, shall we? Because it's not a bad lineup. Let me just get that out of the bed. It's not a bad lineup, but creativity is dead. Like, there's no creativity in that lineup. If you were gonna bench someone, bench one of the less creative players, not Cherki. I think we need Cherki. And I mean, if you were gonna bench someone, bench Foden, bench Silva, bench Doku. Don't bench Cherki. But like, we do need a creator there. We don't have one right in this game. But oh well, it's not terrible. Let's see. Let's think through what the plan probably is here. One moment. Go. Oops. There you go. Is that correct? No, it isn't. Silva instead of Foe. I mean, what's the idea here? Silva in the 10? Are we gonna have Silva in the 10? Are we gonna have two? Oh, that's lovely. Are we gonna have Gonzalez maybe in the 6 and 2 8s? Is that what we're gonna do? Is it gonna be Gonzalez Silva here and then Reinders in the 10? None of that really strikes me hot, if I'm being completely honest. But okay. I suppose we're gonna push up on the right side, but there will be Foden here instead of Cherki. So Cherki will be on the bench, and you're gonna have Foden here. So obviously O'Reilly is gonna invert, and Gonzalez likes to drop deep a bit more. Is this what we're kind of going for? These two players to stay deeper. Then overlapping here with Nunez and Foden. And then O'Reilly here is gonna invert and let Doku stay out on the width, or O'Reilly is gonna go inside and then Doku is gonna come inside. Whichever we do, it should be about the same. This is kind of what I'm reckoning. Again, not the worst, but there's no creativity. Like, Foden is gonna play as an inverted forward if he plays on the right. So there's gonna be no creativity. Okay, what if Foden plays in midfield? And Silva plays on the right. Then Silva is gonna drop deeper a bit. That means that Gonzalez can push up a bit more. And we're gonna look more like this, I assume. That's better. That's better, on paper at least. Creatively, that's better. Defensively, maybe not, but creatively, that should work, but not my favorite selection, if I'm being honest. Not my favorite selection. Let's see then. KV Mechelen lost 1-0 to Liège yesterday. Well, right now, I don't think any Premier League game has been played yet. But let's look at the Belgian League quickly. Right now, Bruges play tomorrow, of course, and so do Anderlecht Union. Okay, it's all tomorrow. Nothing interesting then. Yeah, no games yet today. Brentford, Burnley, Sunderland, Bournemouth. Why are all these games at the same time? Why do they have 3 games at the same time? Like, what's the point of that? Why can't they have Brentford Burnley at 1:30 and then Sunderland, Bournemouth at like 6:30 and then Everton, Newcastle, Tottenham, Fulham both at 9? Or you could shove everything up to 6:30 and 9 and then you just have better food. I don't know. Don't ask me. Premier League scheduling. They like to do things their way, don't they? Anyhow, I wondered what the internet thinks of this lineup, because I just look at it. It's not a bad lineup, but it's gonna be a bit dead creatively. We're gonna need to break down a deep block, and right now, the only way to break that down, to me, seems like a shot from Foden, or a cross from Nunez, or Doku to do something. That is 3 very specific skill sets, and it's not really a game plan. Like, if you throw in a Sherky there, now you've got a creator, and then you can still rely on those Nunez crosses and those Doku moments. But without a real creator, we're just looking for moments rather than a game plan, I think. But we should be fine, though. But let's see what other people think. I always think this is funny. This is why you can't expect to win anything, says someone. Hey. It should occur to most of you already that Shetki is going to need to prove himself. I mean, this is ridiculous. People talking about Shetki proving himself while Doku plays. Shetki has played 1 bad game, he needs to prove himself. Doku has played 5 good games this season, but he's been starting for decades. People are weird. People are very weird. Doku didn't have to himself to start over and over. Yeah, lineup, bit iffy. But what's the bench? Trafford, Lewis, Husanov, Stones, Ake, Aitnouri, Sherky, Savio, and Marmoush. I mean, Bob is not on the bench. Do we care? Maybe not, but when Ake is there, this bench is not bad either. Sherky is on the bench and Marmoush is on the bench. For the rest, we've got no bench. I guess Trafford in case Donnarumma gets injured, but that's not something we hope for. This is kind of if I'm being completely honest with you guys. We should still win. Obviously, we should still win, but this is an lineup. I guess you could say this is the moment to pull out that type of lineup, because we've got more difficult games coming up, but why did we rotate so heavily against Leverkusen if we're gonna rotate again in this game? That's what I don't get. We rotated against Leverkusen, now we rotate in this game. Why did we rotate against Leverkusen? And by the way, Gonzalez has not been rested at all, so there's been no rotation there. Seems kind of, dare I say, random, and like there's no real plan behind it. By the way, Bayern München kick off in 15 minutes from now, so that's interesting. They've got 10 wins, 1 draw so far this season. Did they draw against? They drew Union Berlin, right. Their first loss was against Arsenal. All competitions, they lost against Arsenal. Thanks. I mean, talking about Arsenal, this is a game we're gonna have to win if we want to stay close to them. Because Arsenal 7 points ahead already. If Arsenal beats Chelsea and we don't win this game, yeah. And if Arsenal don't beat Chelsea, this is our chance to fall a bit closer. Hi Alf, hope you are well. Big up to Blue Moon. I hope you're doing well as well. Hoping for the 4-0. We're not gonna win 4-0 with this lineup. The thing is, yeah, just to repeat myself, this is not a bad lineup, but it's not I'm gonna win 4-0 lineup either. I think after seeing the lineup, I think like 2-1 or something like that. I think it's gonna be a bit dead going forwards. I think it's going to be a very boring game if I look at that lineup. Because, I mean, you've got no creators there. You've got Reinders, who likes to keep possession. You've got Gonzalez and Silva. They're not creators. You've got Foden, who's going to, I assume, play as an inverted forward or maybe a touchline winger. So he's going to just hold up the ball. You've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 players here on the pitch who, going forward, they're going to be mostly just keep the ball. Then you've got O'Reilly, Pears, but he's a left back. And you've got Nunez, he's a right back. So now you're outsourcing your creativity to your left and right back. I mean, And then you've got Doku, who's hit and miss. You could do with at least one creator, I'd say. Big up, Nick. How are you? 4-0 tonight. Haaland 4 goals. He only needs 1 goal. Well, for the record. Because, hey, League 2 striker. League 2 striker, yeah? He's about to get 100 goals faster than anyone else. How's that possible? A League 2 striker is about to hit 100 Premier League goals in 110 games. I'm not sure how that's possible. But again, he's a League 2 striker, trust me. But, you know, I've got a clip, yeah? I've got a clip. This is such a dumb debate. Honestly, it's so dumb. I hate this debate. Every time, it's so dumb, yeah? When people get on this Haaland debate, they talk about Haaland as League 2 striker, or, oh, this player is a better footballer. They say that type of waffle, basically. And I hate that. I hate that type of waffle, but I've got a clip here from a show I went on, where I had to explain how football works to a bunch of people who, respect to them, they're great guys, but they don't understand how football works sometimes. Let me just show the clip here, because this is so stupid, this debate. And you have to just get into this debate so often as a Man City fan. I guarantee you, if Haaland played for Liverpool, if he played for Arsenal, if he played for Madrid, if he played for Bayern München, Barcelona, Inter, name the club. If he played for any of those clubs, this debate would not exist. Let me just show the clip. Do you guys have audio, by the way? Let me check that first. Yeah, you should have audio. I misspoke, by the way, in this clip, but you get what I mean.
Of course, you're going to get Haaland, innit? Do you get me?
No.
Finishing, all of that, of
No,
course.
that
I'm
doesn't make
saying,
sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm with the asking.
if you look at other attributes, maybe you could say, yo, he can do this better, whatever.
That
That's
doesn't
all right.
make
But it
sense.
doesn't
So the context is here, he's saying, yeah, Isak is a better footballer.
mean you would take Isak, though. Do you get what I'm saying? 'Cause you're looking at a striker position.
That
To be
doesn't
honest,
make sense, though.
It does, because when we used to say
No,
that
it
Haaland
does.
wasn't really
Yeah,
good at
I did
holding
say
up the
that.
ball, he's
I did
improved
say
in
that.
that.
Crouch,
Some-
no,
I said he's
listen,
a
Peter
better
Crouch is better with headers than Lionel Messi. Is he a better footballer than headers? I misspoke it, obviously I meant a better footballer than Messi. Is he a better footballer than
by
Messi?
the way, you bring that up to Jasper and our point. By the way, you just proved that point.
No. Because Messi headers
Okay,
are
let me just
better
get to it. I'm
than Lionel Messi. So is he a better? Peter Crouch's headers are better than Lionel Messi. So is he a better footballer than Messi? Football is not about technical ability. It's not about passing. It's not about scoring. It's not about defending. It's about all of it. Yeah? Better footballer. No, he's...
Of course, you're going to get Haaland.
This is something that people constantly debate about, bro. Oh, he's a better footballer. No, he's not. You don't know what a footballer is. People got this futsal hype yet. They think that a footballer is someone who's silky on the ball. Anthony is fucking silky on the ball, but is he a good footballer? Oh, he ain't. Conor Gallagher is fucking silky on the ball. Is he a good footballer? No, he's not. If good footballer does not mean that you... A good footballer is not someone who just has a good first touch. That's not what a good footballer is. It's such a dumb debate. Big up to Rosa. Yes, subscribe. Anybody will take Haaland. Yeah, bro, but he's not a better footballer because his first touch or something. Which is so dumb. Football ain't about a first touch, bro. Oh, his first touch is better, okay? Football isn't about that. Marcelo. Is Marcelo a better footballer than Modric? No, of course. Marcelo is nowhere near Modric. Oh, but Marcelo has a better first touch and a better technique. Okay? Who the fuck cares? Modric is way clear. But this is what people don't get here. Football is not about technical ability. It's not about goals. It's not about GA. It's not about defending. It's all about this or that. People just need to get into their heads here. Football is about the entire picture. Football is not just one thing. It's about everything. And the moment people understand that, you will see people who stop rating Savio because they rate Savio based on that technical ability. He's got great technical ability. But is he a great footballer? No, because he's not a whole package. And on the other end of the spectrum, you'll see people stop rating players like, give me a good name here, Richarlison. Richarlison, he's got statistics, sure, he gets a goal once in a while, but he's goddamn useless to his team. So, when people understand this, they'll start rating players properly. But this is the Lee Gunner thing, isn't it? People have got this from Lee Gunner, where you've got a better footballer because, honest to God, no man can explain to you what better footballer means to Lee Gunner. Because it just changes the argument all the time. And people do this now. Because of Lee Gunner, people do this bullshit now. Big up, bro. Big up, Ricardo. How are you? Not high this time? Not high this time? Oh, that was a stinker, by the way. People seem to forget about Filippo Inzaghi. He was applauded back then with just only scoring. Hey, but Haaland is way better at scoring, way better at not scoring, which is to say, passing, hold up play, off the ball stuff, defending. He's doing all of that. But people don't care because, oh, it's not good on the eye. No one cares. Take this for example. Miroslav Klose. Was he good on the eye? No. But he was the best striker in the world for like 3 or 4 years. But football is not about how good is someone on the eye to watch. It's about, do you win me a trophy? Are you gonna make my team better? If the answer is yes, you're a better footballer. Yeah, bro, people don't get this. People, I'll swear it now, it's like Jude Bellingham. Take Jude Bellingham. People talk about Jude Bellingham as he's the fucking GOAT, he's the best thing ever. Or people say he's shit, he's got no tech. No. Jude Bellingham is a very good footballer. You put him in the 8, in a very techy midfield, yeah? You get Jude Bellingham. Put him in a midfield with a lot of technical ability. He's going to make that midfield whole. Jude Bellingham is going to win the ball back and give it to your technical players, so your technical players can use their talents. Jude Bellingham is going to go up the pitch and get a goal. He's going to crash the box. He's going to provide numbers. He's going to clear the balls. He's going to win the ball back in midfield. He's going to come back and defend. This is all valuable things in a footballer. And there are people who put way too much emphasis on the numbers, and they think Jude Bellingham is the best midfielder in the world. He's not. Then you've got people who don't respect anything else but technical ability, and they don't rate Bellingham at all. Both of those groups are stupid and will never manage to win anything as professional football managers. Because those are the people who just look at one aspect of football and think that's football. It isn't. Football is not just one thing. And this is why I hate people who say eye test. Because, I mean, I do it myself, but the eye test is useless if you're blind. It's like asking a colorblind person, what's your favorite color? Like, they might say green, but they don't know what blue looks like, so does it matter? You know? So, it just takes the ump with me when people do that. It's so annoying. How did we even get onto this? I don't remember. I think we were talking about Haaland, and I got onto this. I don't think anybody can do what Haaland does with Norway. Nobody can. It's that simple. Nobody can do what Haaland did with Norway. 16 goals in 8 games. International games. It's not that easy to score in international football. Ask Harry Kane. He's gone missing. So Harry Kane gone missing. You true fucking kidnapped him or something. Ain't that easy, is it? How many has Mbappé scored for the national team? In this window. Mbappé stats. Let's see here. France. He's only scored 5 goals. Mbappé has only scored 5 goals for France. And that is in this qualified period. My apologies, I got interrupted there. Anyhow, where was I? But yeah, Mbappé has only 5 goals for France in this qualified period. You want to know who Mbappé played against? Let's look who Mbappé played against. Let's see here. Mbappé played against Ukraine, Azerbaijan, Iceland, Ukraine again. Why could Mbappé not score 5 goals against Iceland? Iceland is lower rated than Moldova. Azerbaijan. Where the fuck is Azerbaijan even ranked? I don't know. Why can't he score 5 goals against Azerbaijan and Iceland? Oh, maybe it's not that simple. Just a thought. Maybe it's not that simple, guys. Maybe you don't just score 16 goals in 8 games. But no, Haaland just sets batting against shit teams. For some reason, Kane can't do it though, nor Mbappé. Yeah, but if Haaland played for Spain or France, if he played for France, Mbappé would be throwing a temper tantrum every week, but if he played for them, it'd be so much better. Like numbers-wise. But this is the thing, yeah. English people, English fans, hate Haaland because he doesn't play for England. You know that for a fact. So many English players hate Erling Haaland because he chose to play for Norway rather than England. But apparently it's because he's a League 2 striker who happens to have 100 goals as of later today. Right. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Now then, if you look back at the starting 11 again, because we went a bit off topic. If you look back at starting 11 again, Rangers is gonna have something to prove. Tijani Rangers gets to start, which is a bit of a surprise. He's gonna have something to prove. Because he's not done anything for a while. He started okay. Started very well against Wolves, and then he continued to play okay. And then he faded away a bit. Now Rangers gets a chance to start. There's no creators. He wants to be like De Bruyne. That is Tijani Rangers, his own words. He wants to play like De Bruyne. Well, we've got no creator on this pitch. We're gonna outsource our creativity to Tijani Rangers. Can you do it? Show us you can do it. I think this might be a bit grim if Tijani Rangers drops a sinker. I want Tijani Reinders to play like his first game at City. Yeah. That's what he has to do. He has to prove himself. Because if we go on to win, let's say 2-0, only 2 goals, scrubby goals, and Reinders dropped a stinker, the question is going to be asked, why was Sherky dropped? And now that's on Pep as well, but Tijani Reinders is the one who dropped Sherky. So we're looking at Reinders now. We dropped Sherky for you. We've got no creativity on the pitch. You say you want to be like De Bruyne. Prove it to us. Because you've not proven a lot yet. If I'm being terribly honest. The Rangers needs to play a good game. And Silva needs to play a good game as well. Because for sure, Silva is getting absolutely killed right now. If he plays a poor game, he's getting killed. Even if we win, if he plays a poor game, he's getting killed. Because he's the captain. He's one of the washed players from last season. He's got to do something. We can't keep watching these absolute howlers by Silva. We can't keep watching Silva just pass the ball around for nothing. And now, I said Silva should start this game, by the way. I wanted Silva to start. But I wanted someone creative next to Silva. We can't be starting Silva with no creativity around him. Not for me. But we have, okay, Tijani, Silva, Foden, by the way. Foden as well. Don't drop stinkers, because if you look at Foden, has he done anything? Has Foden done anything? A little while, if we're being completely honest. I don't think he played poorly against Bournemouth. But you know what Foden did do? He ghosted against Newcastle. When he came on against, who was it? When he came on against Leverkusen, he looked a bit useless, didn't he? So we've got players here that need to prove something, but overall, I think this is a game that we should be winning. I think this is a game we should be winning comfortably. Even if I'm allowed to be a bit arrogant, this is a game we should win comfortably. This starting lineup tells me a 1 or 2 goal win. I want a 3 goal win. That's what I want. Now, a win is the most important part, of course. A win is a win. But I want this to be comfortable. I want this to be comfortable. I don't want us to be talking about performance, this, performance. I want a comfortable win. If we can't get that, I'm gonna be a bit like, why did we do all those rotations against Leverkusen if we're not gonna start spamming teams, if we're not gonna start coming out of the woodwork strong? Remains to be seen. Anyhow, let's check our record against Leeds, actually. I don't know what our record is against them. At home. I don't care about away. Man City record versus Leeds at home. Don't care about away games. Only home games. So obviously Leeds was relegated in 2023. So we're going to go back to 2013. Sure. We have beaten them 4-0, beaten them 7-0, beaten them 2-1, and lost once 1-2. We don't play Leeds that much, do we? Now that I think about it. Because they're always in 2nd division, aren't they? Well, we were in 2nd division in the past. Yeah. I'm surprised actually at how little we've played against Leeds. But anyhow. Last time we beat Leeds in the treble season, and that also relegated Leeds, it was only 2-1. It was at the end of the season, and we didn't have to win anymore. It was only 2-1. Gundogan scored a brace in that game, if I remember correctly. So, Gotta be a bit more comfortable than 2-1 this time, if you ask me. Let's see if it can be. Let's see if it can be. If it will be. Anyhow. I'm going to fetch a bottle of water. That's what I'm gonna do. Before the game starts. And then I'll be right back after I fetch the drink. And I'm back. I got some snacks as well. Because I'm feeling actually a bit like, what do you call it? What's the word? What's the word? But like, when you have low energy, there's a word for that, but I don't know it. But I brought some snacks because I feel like I've got a bit of... I lack energy. What's the word? Come on. Someone in chat, help me. I know there's a word for it. Let me look it up. Fatigue. There you go. I was looking for lethargic. But fatigue, that works too. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit lethargic. That's the word I was trying to find. So, I've brought some potato chips. Because, potato chips, theoretically, should get me some energy. Anyhow. I see a lot of people think we're gonna lose, by the way. Like, a surprising amount, Bayern Munich is losing. They only just kicked off. They kicked off, and within 6 minutes, they conceded a goal. Bayern München collapse incoming. Lots of Man City fans like to hype up Bayern München because company is there. And listen, people don't get this, yeah? I do not give 2 fucks about our players or our manager. I like them while they're here. Vini, legend for us. But he's not our player anymore. So many people want Bayern München to do well because Vincent Kompany is there. Ah, fuck him. He ain't at Man City right now. He can do as shit as he likes. People have this weird idea, yeah? Oh, I want De Bruyne to do well because he was our player. He ain't at City anymore, bro. He's at Napoli. He can be as shit as he wants. He can drop stinkers every game. He ain't at City anymore. I don't know why people do this. I don't know why people want players or managers to do well once they leave your club. I want everyone to do well at Man City and to be shit anywhere else they go. I don't know why people are so happy to see our ex-players do well elsewhere. Like, that's a bit of cuckold syndrome, isn't it? Like, you're a cuck, basically. We beat Leeds 7-0 in 21-22, I believe that was. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. That was at home as well. I'm saying 4-0 Brentford. Oh, Brentford kick off as well today, don't they? Yeah, against Burnley. Hat-trick from Igor Thiago. Don't think he scored a hat-trick. If he scored a hat-trick, okay, he'd be at 12 goals. Big up to Adam. To Copa Libertadores final, he means. Yes, it is today. I don't think I'll be able to watch it, if I'm being honest. I'll try, but if I can't watch it, then I can't watch it, and it's that simple. Anyhow, I've seen a lot of people think we're gonna lose for some reason. It's just PTSD though, because we just lost 2 games. Now people are saying, "Oh, are we gonna lose? Come on, be honest. Are we gonna lose this game?" No, we're not. I think people are panicking a bit too much. I think it's just because we lost against Newcastle and did that against Leverkusen. And the lineup is admittedly a bit lacking in creativity, but still. They're leading 2-0. Oh, Bayern. Oh, Bayern München. We drink to that. Don't do it here, so that I don't spill. We drink to that. I don't have alcohol on me today, so Coke is gonna have to do. Oh, 1-0. Ah, not as entertaining. They come back pretty quickly when they're 1-0 down. And they're 2-0 down. That's as interesting. That's more interesting. Then you've got something cooking. Brentford's playing at the same time as Man City. I'm doing a watch-along, so feel free to, if you want to join the chat. Hey, I'll be there. I'll be there. What do we do if we lose? Sack Pep at that point. What can you do if you lose against Leeds? I don't think there's anything else than sacking Pep. That'd be very drastic. Leeds at home, by the way. Think we'll win. I think people who talk about us losing are a bit too panicky. I mean, we've not lost against them in a long time. I think the last time we lost to them at home was in 2013. The last time we've lost to them at home. Something like that. We don't lose to these guys a lot. We shouldn't lose to these guys a lot either. We'll be fine. Game is at 10 PM your time. I'll be going like 30 minutes beforehand. Already got stream set up, so yeah, I'm ready. Cheers. I'll be there then. I'll be there. Because I mean, it's an interesting final as well. It's all Brazilian. Palmeiras. Was it Palmeiras Fluminense, if I remember correctly? Flamengo. Palmeiras Flamengo. I wish it was easier to watch these games in Europe. They should make these games more available for European viewers. Because right now, if you're in Europe, you can't watch these games, can you? Like, it's a bit annoying. I think we will win as well. Come on. There you go. As both of them are, will be fighting for the both trophies. Are they in a title race as well? Ooh. Yeah, in a title race with each other and then in a final. Like the equivalent of Champions League. Today is Haaland, Premier League all-time top scorer. No. He's still quite a while away from that, but if he scores today, he is the quickest to reach 100 goals in the Premier League. Which, by the way, to add context to that, Alan Shearer has been playing in the English First Division for 2 or 3 seasons already. So, Alan Shearer was already playing in England for 2 or 3 years, but they renamed it to the Premier League, of course. So that statistic is actually skewed into Shearer's favor. And still Haaland breaks it. Still Haaland breaks it. It shows you levels, doesn't it? Shows you absolute levels. Pretty good for the League 2 striker, I would say. Pretty good. Let's see here. I want to go quickly to City Extra. And I just want to go through some of their tweets. I want to see what they've been posting. Palmeiras Flamengo. Picks against Vultures. Who do I predict to win that? Flamengo have won it recently, haven't they? I'll go Palmeiras to win. I'll go 2-1 Palmeiras. Dennis Odoi is now at NEC Breda, today playing against Excelsior. That's very random, but cheers to him, I suppose. Players today, they refuse to retire. You remember back in the day, when players was just retired? Why don't players retire anymore? Why do they go to retirement league? Why do they play until they're fucking 50? Just retire, man. Like, oh, Unk, go home. You're done. But nah, these, man, they keep going to all the leagues and stuff, like farmer leagues here and there. Come on. Anyhow, let's see what the Leeds starting 11 is. Leeds have Perry in goal. Volge, Rodon, Struik, Justin, Ampadu, I don't even know who Ampadu is. Gruev, Tanaka, James, Nemesha, and Gnonto. That's a stinky starting 11, isn't it? Why is Calvert-Lewin not starting for them? Is Calvert-Lewin injured or something? Let me see. Calvert-Lewin. You'd assume they'd start Calvert-Lewin, right? Against Man City. Is he injured? Doesn't look like he's injured. Maybe he's coming back from an injury. Okay, he's coming back from an injury. See. That was in August, actually. No. That was in August. I'm surprised that Calvert-Lewin isn't starting. I don't know who this Gnonto guy is. Gnonto, I think that's how you say it. Gnonto, maybe. But interesting that Lewin doesn't start. Okafor also doesn't start. So, yeah, that's a very weak team. That's a very weak team from Leeds, I can't lie. So, this is what I mean, Wim. All these players, instead of retiring, they go play at fucking Nek Breda. The top players do this as well. Instead of retiring, Ronaldo is at Al Nassr. Ivan Toney is at wherever the fucking Saudi. De Bruyne went to Napoli. What's his name? Son went to the MLS. Messi went to the MLS. None of these players retired anymore, bro. They go to the retirement leagues and they play football for 2 or 3 years. Sometimes more over there. Didn't Iniesta continue playing like football for 8 years or something after he left Barcelona? Iniesta. Andres Iniesta. Iniesta is a shareholder at some random ass Spanish team. Oh, it's the team he graduated from. So that must be his local club. Okay, fair. Yeah, Iniesta left Barcelona in 2018 and he continued playing football until 2024. So that man continued to play football for 6 years. Did he win anything in that time? He won the Japanese Cup and League. Bears won the J-League. Vissel Kobe. Anyhow, they did not win that much, to be honest. Won the Japanese Cup, won the Japanese League. Didn't actually win that much. Stinker and hooked Iniesta. Anyhow, yeah, we should spam them. We should spam them. If we don't, I'm gonna be a bit upset. If we drop points, I'm gonna be very upset. At this point, just replace La Liga with the Brazil League. And just let Madrid and Barcelona fight their way South America, maybe. Hey, maybe Madrid and Barcelona are gonna have more competition. La Liga is washed, bro. La Liga is washed. Because it's the thing here with La Liga. La Liga, without a doubt, was the best league in the world for a while. But now it's just so... These teams are so shit right now in La Liga. They're just passing the ball constantly, but they can't pass. They're trying to press up Barcelona, but they can't press. They're trying to go man for man against Madrid, but they can't handle the physicality. Like, that league is so washed. La Liga is so washed as a league right now. It's still good to watch, but the actual quality of football, not the entertainment factor, but like the level that they play at is so low. Like, it's entertaining to watch, but it's not good football, is it? I think La Liga lost every game in the Champions League last week. Not this week, but last week, which is like... you know. Joe Roden. I don't know who... Joe Roden played for the Wales, apparently. Wim. Don't do this. Did my screen freeze? Oh, there we go. Works again. The downfall is crazy. La Liga is a fucking joke. It is, bro. It's a proper joke right now. Hard to get excited to watch this game. No, this is gonna be a boring game. You look at that lineup, this game is gonna be boring. My hair is sticking. This is what happens when you don't brush your hair in the morning. But yeah, this is gonna be boring as fuck. Hull just scored a 90th minute winner. Hey, big up to Hull, guys. Big up to Hull. With all Hull fans here. Not really, but we can pretend. Hull won 2-1 against Stoke. Can they do it on a wet, rainy night in Stoke? Yes, they fucking can. I don't think it was very rainy, but big up to Stoke. Hey, 2-1. You're top 5. You're Jesus Christ, Coventry. Jesus Christ. Hey. Let me zoom in, because I don't think you guys can see that very well. Look at Coventry. They've got a game in hand. And they're 10 points clear. Who do Coventry play? Charlton at home. How's Charlton been this season? Pretty meh. Coventry is winning that league. Coventry is walking that league as it stands. Meanwhile, Hull City, only 2 points off second, sorry. But Middlesbrough does play as well. So if they win, it grows a bit. Who does Middlesbrough play against? Derby. How's Derby been? They've been alright. Only a 4-point gap. If Derby wins, Hull City is within 2 points of top 2, which is automatic promotion. Because it's a weird system, it's like, you have like the first 2 who get auto-promoted, and then 3 plays against 6, and 4 plays against 5 in like a knockout game. And the winners of those knockout games play in a promotion game final. It's a weird system for those who don't know how the championship works. Come on, you. This works. Come on. Just win, isn't it? Just win. Most of these teams end up tying on purpose. I think all these games are all these games are match fixed outside of Madrid, Barcelona, and Atletico. Don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Finishing higher up the table gives you more money, team. And apparently they're giving goals that even if it's a freaking foul, because they know they're trying to hype it up. I've not heard anything about that. At this point, the English Championship... No. The English Championship is nowhere near. People from Hull don't pronounce the H. Ah, I see. You're making fun of their accent. I'll see you. I'm joking. Nah. Championship is nowhere near. Yeah, the league has only 2 teams. That's true. But that's got nothing to do with the quality of the league. The quality of the league is shit. But that's not because it's just 2 teams. It's just because the quality is shit. That can be just coincidence, so. Like, it doesn't have to be nefarious. It can just be coincidence. Sometimes things just happen coincidentally. If we looked at everything that didn't happen, that could have happened, and we saw all the things that could have been coincidental but didn't happen, then you think coincidence doesn't really exist. Let me give you an example. Every single team in the Premier League could have a 2-1 scoreline at the end of it. Every single game could enter the 2-1 scoreline. If not a single team, or if only one team enter the 2-1 scoreline, are they gonna say, huh, what a lack of coincidence that nobody had a 2-1 scoreline? Well, not. But if everyone has a 2-1 scoreline, we're gonna say, wow, everyone had a 2-1 scoreline. That can't be coincidence, can it? If we realized the amount of coincidences that didn't happen, we would stop caring about the coincidences that did happen. Because it's not that special. It's 380 games every La Liga season. Sometimes, some of those games are gonna have similar patterns, or gonna go in a similar way. But what about all the games that didn't go similar? Why wasn't there a week where every scoreline in La Liga was 3-0? Or why wasn't there a week where every home team won and then every away team won the next week? People place too much value on coincidences. They're not that special. They really aren't. Let me take this off. Anyhow, this game is about to kick off. Let me pull out my timer. And let's see then. Let's hope Man City win. And if we don't win, sad days, bro. But Bernardo Silva to kick us off, because he only goes backward. How poetic. There we go, we're off. Now let me just change this for Leeds, because they're playing in black. Oh. Beautiful. And let's see Man City Pam Leeds. Alright then. Gonzalez. Into Diaz. Diaz holds onto the ball for 20 seconds and passes it sideways. How exciting. Good ball down the right here. Nunez controls it. Into Silva. Oh, Silva, great ball back to Nunez. And it's an early goal by, I believe, Phil Foden. Hey, we finally have someone with 2 goals other than Haaland. We have someone with 2 Premier League goals other than Erling Haaland. We are massive. This is why we rotated against Leverkusen. It's all worth it. It's all worth it in the end. Guys, round of applause. Get the blue sharks out. That's what we need to do. Get the blue sharks out. This is massive. Someone other than Erling Haaland scored 2 league goals. We're the biggest team in the country, mate. No other team's done this. No other team has done this. Anyhow, 1-0. Good start, didn't it? That was a good finish as well. Look at that finish. There you go. Now all the people crying about the lineup can shut up, I suppose. I guess this is not going to be such a boring game after all. Now get Erling Haaland a goal. Go on, Silva, win that ball. Oh, Nunez, board header. He headed it away from Foden. He just needed to head it down in Foden's spot. He headed it away from Foden. Yes, there you go. Did not take very long, did it? You see, it's more competitive, but it's also a shit league. Like, it's terrible to watch. in my opinion. That's subjective, though, I suppose. But the quality of football is really not that high. Josko Guardiol. We need this to win this city till I die. Hey, weird massive. Who can beat mighty Leeds? Josko again. Oh, poor passing here in our own half. Luckily, Leeds is shit though. Doku now does very well here. Should have passed the ball already. Pass it faster, Doku. There you go. Rangers is running forward. Still Rangers. Ball comes behind him somehow and yeah. Now ball with O'Reilly. Holland is on the far post. Doesn't get a chance to poach though. Give it to O'Reilly. There you go. Cross it. Oh. Cross the ball, man. Come on. Foden. If we aren't winning 5-0 by like 10 minutes, then we just have to sack Pep in it. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta be winning 5-0 by 10 minutes. But definitely for Leeds, when they play against United, it gets real. When any team plays against Man United, it gets real. Man United is shit. They had their little Fugazi period, and now they came back to reality. You know that Eminem song? Snap back to reality. I don't know how the rest of the lyrics go. Snap back to reality, watch your profanity. How does that song go? Snap back to reality, watch your profanity. I actually don't know how that song goes now that I think about it, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Man City trying to win the ball back here in Leeds half. Now Diaz wins it back. Leeds. Hey, Man United is forming rivalries with everyone. Man United is going to be in a rivalry with Southampton in the championship. So. Man United Southampton rivalry is going to go mad. Title race in the championship. The mighty, mighty Reds. So far, the mighty Leeds, it's not looking too mighty. Goal Bournemouth. I wish I could watch that game. Instead, I'm stuck watching this. But they have not scheduled these games better. Ball one back there by Tijani, that's good. Foden into nobody. What are you doing? That was a bit too excited. I think Foden got a bit too excited after scoring a goal. Which is fair. You scored. Do what you like, I guess. Well, don't do what you like. Don't score an own goal. I don't think we're going to score 4. Because we did score early. But again, we don't really have a very creative team here. So we did score early, but we're probably not going to score 4. I still think this is going to be like 2-0 or something like that. Leeds into the box now. Terrible crossing by Leeds. Foden just waits the ball. It's too excitedly again. Needs to calm down a bit, Foden. I get it, you scored, but calma. Tomorrow is the London Derby. Dan James Dagger. Nah. Nah. Today, Dan James scores against us is the day I cut my balls off. That ain't happening, bro. How old is Dan James, actually? He's 28. I thought he was older, actually. But yeah, today Dan James scores against us is the day I cut my balls off. Blues. Well, so far, it's Leeds who has the ball here right now. The main one. Dan James on the ball now. Loses it. O'Reilly. My desk is a mess right now. You should see my desk. You guys should see my desk. It's such a mess. I'm cleaning up my desk. Met Watchalong. I've got nothing better to do. Yeah, that's a bit better. Leeds on the ball with Rodon, who passes to Bogle. That's a really good challenge by Gvardiol. That's really good defending by Gvardiol. And Man City have the ball with Donnarumma now. Ruben Diaz. Foden. Silva. Tijani Reinders. Ruben Diaz. And Foden again. Nunez back to Diaz. Ball over the top by Leeds, and it's won back by Man City. Nunez specifically. Now Tijani very good there to step out of pressure. Now Tijani's ball forwards is a bit rushed. He played it much too soon. Should have waited half a second there. Play that ball. Timing a pass perfectly is so difficult. Ball is out for offsides now. I don't think people realize how difficult it is to just time a pass perfectly. Especially with all these modern football systems. Testing. Donnarumma. Again. Give the ball down the right here, Donna. Come on. Man City is farming free kicks right now. Silva's allergy to passing a ball forward genuinely needs to be studied. Riley goes backwards. Silva. Silva again. Doku. Ah, board pass sad by Doku. Bayern München have scored. They're level with the mighty St. Pauli. Would have been too funny if they lost against St. Pauli right after they lost against Arsenal. Free kick for the Man City. Free kick to Man City now. Goal Bournemouth. Aye, that might be a bit of a rout, guys. That might be a bit of a rout. I thought Brentford was going to put up a fight, but apparently not. O'Reilly just kicked this guy straight in the face. He looks alright. Yeah, Sunderland 2-0 down. I thought Sunderland was going to do more. Apparently, Cream rises to the top, and Sunderland ain't the cream. False. Sunderland ain't creaming, bruv. That's a problem. Gonzalez. Ball left with Doku now. Come on, run. That was a good ball into the box, actually, for Foden. It was a bit too hard, though. Foden can't quite control it. Now James. Not Bond. Loses the ball and O'Reilly keeps it in play. That's very good defending by O'Reilly. So far, so good. We have dominated this game so far. Oh, Haaland, that's sport passing. Can't lie. Nunez wins the ball back. Very good stuff by Nunez as well. Now ball back to our goalkeeper, Donnarumma. Guardiol. Diaz. On to O'Reilly. Need to get this ball forward. Gonzalez. Silva. And with Nunez now. Silva again. Diaz. Doku. We're going left, right now. Doku with a cross. Don't see that often from Doku. Not one of the high ones. And corner to Man City. Goal to Alaves. Who is Alaves playing against? Oi, Barcelona. They're cooked. They're cooked, bro. O'Reilly into the box. Haaland lets it go for Foden, who does not score, but Gonzalez scored. Oh, it's just wide. Shocking since the goal. Ay, Barcelona. They've been so washed, haven't they? They've been so washed. Let's go through Barcelona's games. Currently losing to Alaves. Lost 3-0 to Chelsea. Drew 3-3. Lost to with Bruges. Lost 2-1 to Madrid. They've been, yeah. It's like we are 5-0 up. Hey bro, this Leeds team is shit. I can't lie. This Leeds team is shit. It's so easy to pass around them. But we can't be sleepy too much either. Because there's a few moments where like we're kind of sleeping. And they just pass behind us. Guardiol. Good ball to Haaland. Haaland. Very good holder play. He should have given it to Rangers though. Gave it to Doku instead, but should have put that in Rangers' part. Ball to the right now with Silva. What is Silva doing? Crossed in by Diaz. It's not a good cross though. Now O'Reilly wins the ball back up the pitch. Yikes, this league is shit. Doku. Doku tried to give the ball to Haaland. Didn't quite get there, but City hold on to the ball. Nunez. Ball to Haaland. It was not a great chance to head it from toe. Why are you shooting from distance like that? It's 1-0. You can shoot like that at 4-0, 3-0. Not at 1-0. Diaz heads the ball away. It's headed away again by Leeds. Now Guardiol puts it up in the air. Haaland's getting pulled away. And someone won it back. I think Gonzalez. Haaland's kicked the ball away to the left now. Doku's gonna claim it. Doku. Ball's a bit too far. I don't know, O'Reilly gets there, but Haaland's got it back to anyone. Now Donnarumma with the ball in his feet. And Guardiola again. I want a Haaland goal, just so he can have that record. Need Haaland to score. It must be done. Diaz. On to Bernardo Silva. Silva. Ball into Guardiol. Guardiol, good ball. Down the right here. Nunez. Nunez trying to go inside, loses the ball. It's gonna be a corner, I believe. Luckily for Leeds, Man City have never scored from a corner. Here's the thing, yeah. If Man City scored from a corner, or if Dan James scores against us, if one of those two things happen, ball into the box now, and it's out for another corner. If one of those two things happen, I'm gonna have to chop off my balls. Like that's the bet. But if they don't happen, then I get 5 million. How about that deal? Someone's gonna need to front the 5 million though. Ball into the box. It's rolled into the back of the net. What the fuck happened there? I think Vardiol scored. We're 2-0 up against the mighty Leeds, guys. Hey! I didn't even realize that went in. They just started celebrating. I didn't even realize the ball had gone in yet. Okay, there we go. 2-0. 2-0, guys. From a corner as well. Oh. Can I rescind my bet from earlier? Can I rescind my bet? Chop, Alice Chan. I think I want to rescind my bet. Is it too late? Gvardiol just poked it in. That was woeful defending. But we'll take it. We'll take it. VAR is checking for offside. Hey, no chop yet. It's not guaranteed to be a goal yet. If it's offside, I'm safe. If it is offside, I am safe. I do think he's onside though, so chop it is. He's clearly on site, right? Ampadu keeps him on site. Look at Ampadu, number 4. He keeps him on site. Not sure why they're checking this. Well, I'm sure I know why they're checking this. They have to, but I'm not sure why it's taking this long. Ampadu clearly keeps him on. Why just taking their time? There you go. 2-0, not offside. Oh, Haaland won the ball back up the pitch hit. They gave a free kick, but they shouldn't have given that as a free kick. That was a dive. Come on, that was a dive. Should have not been a free kick, that. Sometimes we pass the ball forward when we shouldn't. But like, when you win a ball back with a header, and you can just play it straight into someone's path, But instead we're trying to pass this ball forwards of a header, trying to win it back. A bit pointless. And you just lose the ball because of it. Like, you're never gonna put enough power on a header to send someone clean through. So, it's not a high quality. It's like medium risk, low reward. You know what I mean? We are winning. We are definitely winning. And Leeds have looked shocking so far. Can't lie. The way Leeds play could bore me to death, I can't lie. Pass the ball, come on. Play, play. Good play right now by City. So Foden does lose the ball, but we kind of played Foden into a difficult situation there. Drake onto Petty. This Petty guy takes 20 seconds to move a ball, bro. So annoying. Nunez heads the ball up the pitch. Haaland, loses it. He tried to put the ball behind himself so he could turn on it, but didn't quite come off. Good long ball this. James gets there, but Guardiola defense is fine. Now ball comes to the left here and shot over the bar by Leeds. We have scored 2 set pieces in 2 games. Hey, maybe we are set piece FC all along. Maybe we are set piece FC. Maybe it was never Arsenal. Maybe it was us. Silva, Diaz, and Gonzalez. Riley and Guardiola again. Rangers loses the ball. It's still to watch when Leeds is playing this bad. I mean, it's just Man City has the ball. Leeds played up the pitch once in a while when they do have it. And City have the ball again. Bit of a still watch. A good ball to Riley here. Silva. Loses it. It's out of corner. The Leeds player cannot believe his eyes. He cannot believe that it's a corner. I, for one, believe in a second goal from a corner. Here we go, guys. Ball headed away. And ball into the box. Guardiola. Backwards to Tiziani, who shoots it over the bar. Tiziani has actually put in some decent shots. But they've like just skimmed wide or just over the bar. That's been Tiziani's career at City so far. Silva. Silva still. Silva still. We're just moving the ball left, right here. I mean, this is not an entertaining game. It's football. It's football, alright, but not very entertaining football. Listen, we won the league title in 21-22, playing the most mind-numbingly boring football. If it is what it takes, it is what it takes. One of the Leeds players has gone down to the floor, and it's a free kick to Leeds. They get a chance to breathe. I love how both players go down and dive. But when the free kick is given to Leeds, the Man City player jumps up and the Leeds player stays down. Shows you how fake these footballers are. Doku. I can't lie, this is a boring fucking game. Gonzalez. I mean, Nothing's wrong with the performance. We've had the ball. They haven't had chances. And we're 2 goals up. Been comfortable. Don't mind the performance too much. Nunez into the box, loses the ball. It's just not very entertaining. Leeds to counter now. Ball on the left. Welfried. On to Ampadu. And Welfried Gonto. Whatever the fuck. Again. Ball into Donnaruma's hands. Doku pokes it into Haaland. Haaland goes back to Josko. And now Silva. I mean, this is a cure to insomnia, though. If you're trying to fall asleep, watch this game. Because I'm gonna start falling asleep watching this. We take the result home and that's it. We just take the result home and we don't think about it too much. Fuck's sake, this is... It's sluggish, but it doesn't have to be anything else. We're winning 2-0. Why be intense, all that when you're winning 2-0? Again, this is what Arsenal do. They're winning 2-0, they're intense. And then they drop off in March because they're out of energy. We're 2-0 up. We're comfy. We're passing ball around. You don't need to be more than sluggish. Don't need to expend all that energy when it's not necessary. Foden. Good ball down the left by Foden. Not that it means anything because we're just going to play left-right again. Reinders. Why are you going in like that? That's stupid. Reinders has not exactly changed the world yet, though. He's not made a big impact, Tijani. Why are you sliding for that ball like that? I mean, that's 2 feet, by the way. Why are you going in for that 2-footed challenge like that? That's so stupid. It's a free kick to City. No? But okay. We take it, but no. I don't think that's a City free kick, but okay. Let Haaland take this free kick. I want to see Erling Haaland's free kick technique. Come on, let Haaland take these. This is corruption. Tijani's free kick is shit by. Nice. That was a shitty free kick by Gonzalez. Meanwhile, Sunderland is 1-2 already. I told you guys, that Sunderland game, Sunderland-Bournemouth, that's going to be a banging game. That I'm watching this. Doku into the box. And Silva. Shot is blocked. There's 2 moments there where you could potentially have a handball in the box, but I thought we'll check that, but I don't think there's going to be anything coming of that. Gonzalez almost scored a deflected shot. Suddenly, at the end of the first half here, we're pressing up. Ball into the box, Haaland surrounded by 3 players, and Reinders' shot is blocked out for a corner. They're scrambling, these lads. They are absolutely scrambling, these Leeds defenders. I'm following the score for the Sunderland's Bournemouth game, by the way. Ball into the box again for City from a corner. Guardiola gets it back. Foden into the box. There's 5 centre backs around Haaland. How stupid. Ball up to Perry again, the goalkeeper of Leeds. 3 minutes of stoppage time for the first half, by the way. O'Reilly. On to Nunez. Foden. Moves the ball to O'Reilly again. And Diaz. And my screen froze again. That's annoying. My screen is freezing like every 3 or 4. Like my screen is freezing like for 3 or 4 seconds every like 20 minutes. It's very annoying. I don't know what's causing that. Like, it's not my screen, it's my browser. Not my screen, my browser. Goku into the box, and O'Reilly, decent header, but Perry stops it. If O'Reilly scored, we would have had 2 players with 2 or more goals this season. And no Haaland goals yet, by the way. I thought we were Haaland FC. And half time. Yeah. We're winning 2-0. I'm happy with the score. Startled. Listen, guys. Hear he. We won the league title in 21-22 and in 20-21 by playing the most boring, mind-numbing football known to man. Football doesn't need to be entertaining to be effective. We're winning. That's important. How good the game is to watch, not really important. But it has to be said, this is terrible too. Yeah, genuinely trying not to fall asleep watching this. I might need some cocaine just to, like, you know, wake up. Get some energy flowing. Cocaine is like the energy. What you call it? Like the energy powder? No. I've got something better. Oh, what's it called? Oh. Nestle. Yeah, you know the Nestle cacao. Yeah, you know the Nestle cacao. That's what that is. Cocaine is the energy equivalent of Nesquik cacao. That's what it is. Nesquik cacao. And you get high. You get high on energy. It's terrific. You don't fall asleep watching this game. The bottom of the game is currently 1-2. What about Brentford? 0-0 at halftime in that game. So right now, Brentford is 0-0. We are winning 2-0. Once Haaland scores and we get up to 3-0, Haaland can come off, he can get some rest. Foden too. Gonzalez too, maybe. But not so quick. So yeah, so far the scores are 0-0 between Brentford and Burnley. 1-2 to Bournemouth, beating Sunderland at Stadium of Light at the moment. And 2-0 Man City against Leeds. Later today is Everton against Newcastle as well. That should be interesting. Oh, you know what, guys? I know a title. I know a title for my played ratings already. What's Bayern doing, by the way? Bayern München. It's still 1-1. 61st minute in that game, there's still 1-1. Yay, Bayern. Dropping a bit of a stinker, are we? But don't worry, guys, they've got company. Don't worry, guys, they're good, they've got company. STV's form has really fallen off a cliff, hasn't it? Since that brace. Right now, Foden is our second top scorer. Long last. Yay. Anyhow, know what I'll do? Know what I'll do, guys? I'll quickly take a bathroom break. It's 1-2 at halftime in the Sunderland game, so I'll take that as a chance to take a bathroom break. And I am back. Took a little while. My apologies. But I live, guys. I live. Has the second half kicked off yet? Not yet. Big up. Big up deal. Haaland ghosting in 3 games so far. I mean, that's... He didn't ghost in 3 games. He didn't even play in 3 games. So, ghosting in 3 games? No, he didn't even play in 3 games. Against Newcastle, he didn't ghost. He missed 1 good chance. That's gonna happen at some point. And against against Leeds here, he's been surrounded by 3 centre backs. Like literally 3 centre backs on him all the time. Which is why it's so easy for us to play around them. If they put 3 centre backs on Haaland, and we get to just pass around them like this, by all means, do that. I'm loving the way Leeds set up. Just 3 centre backs on Haaland all the time. Haaland isn't taken out of the game. Haaland has taken out half their defense on his own, just by being on the pitch. Ball to Haaland now, and Haaland, it's out for the corner. Needed to just go inside there. He needed to go take the ball inside. He was caught in 2 minds, I think, but that's for Haaland's better dunk on Madrid. We better collectively show up against Madrid. Train there, the blue fraud. Thought that was going to be a corner, but apparently Haaland just walked that ball out. That was very poor. Then, big up Elf, big up Deal, big up bro. So far so good, isn't it? Free kick to Leeds now. Leeds made 2 substitutions. Not gonna matter anything, cause all their players are shit. Free kick to Leeds now. Ruef with free kick. It's punched away by Donnarumma. Oh, it's not well cleared. Ball is still on the edge of our area. And now it's a free kick to Man City. Okay. Man City with a free kick, wants to take it quickly, but the referee said calm down. Donnarumma needs to go to Turkey. Donnarumma needs to be going to Turkey. Look at the back of his head, like, oh, bro. Go to Turkey, bro, you need it. Like, desperately. Nunez on the ball now. Oh, poor ball side by Nunez. And they're in out box here. It's really good defending Vardiol, but for some reason Nunez tries to take... What is Nunez doing there? Well, that's just poor. What? Okay. Cheers. Are they gonna disallow it for offside? I don't know. I don't think that's offside, brother. They're checking for offside. I don't think it's offside. Pathetic bunch of clowns. Hey, big up Vasco with a new profile picture. Big up Vasco. You look good in that, by the way. Leather jacket, you know. Hey. Anyhow, 2-1. Yeah, that's... that ain't it. It's... I mean... Nunez, just... Okay. I was at a goth club. Now you look good with the leather jacket, though. You gotta start wearing it daily, bro. Leather jacket. I mean, it's warm, of course. Leather jackets, just you gotta get those gloves as well. You know, you gotta get the gloves. Gotta like no, get up for it. Waiting for the club to open. Well, our club, Man City, is playing right now, but it ain't very impressive, this game. What are we doing? Donnarumma now. Passes the ball to Guardiola. Come on, this is silly. Just pass the ball up the pitch if you don't know where you're going. And the ball's been cleared by Man City. Leeds on the ball now. Sunderland have equalized, by the way. Traore. There you go. Talk about a comeback. 2-0. The most dangerous lead after all. And Bournemouth have scored just as I say that. Oh well. Didn't last very long. Leeds just holding onto the ball here. They're not really pressing well as a unit. I mean, pressing in football is just so much more difficult now, isn't it? With so many teams just learning how to resist a press. Like a few years ago, we would have been able to press this Leeds team into oblivion, but now you just can't do that anymore. Donnarumma needs to pass the ball quickly and does just so. Doku holds onto it very well. Doku very well done there. Silva plays the ball down the right here with Nunez. Nunez goes backwards to Silva. And now Guardiola. Don't know why he couldn't have just passed that to Tijani, but okay. Doku. More than side here now. Gives the ball to Foden. Foden tried to squeak it through to Haaland, but he was trying to do too much there. Should have just tried to keep it simple. Jesus Christ, that challenge by Nunez. Don't do that. Nunez is kind of dropping a stinker here. And that's a free kick to Leeds. And it could be a yellow card to Nunez. Yeah, Nunez is dropping a stinker here. What is he doing? Yellow card for Nunez. I mean, what is he doing? The goal is on him as well. Not solely on him, but... I mean, it is solely on him, though. He's the one who gave the ball away. He's the one who defended poorly. After the Guardiola, that's very good defending. And now he's done that. He's picked up a yellow card. He's dropping a bit of a howler here, Nunez. Nunez forgot that he is a world-class right back, according to the Twitter mob. Yeah. Doku's been brought down here. That's gonna be a free kick. Well, no? Yes? Maybe? The answer is no. Ball over the top again by Leeds. And Guardiola, very good defending there. Gets the ball back. Now gives it to Silva. Silva back to Josko, who's up the pitch here. Needs to pass it to Haaland. Haaland needs to make a fucking run. Foden couldn't get to the ball there. Haaland needed to be sprinting down the... what was Haaland doing? You needed to be sprinting down the pitch there. You could have gotten the ball. Two yellow cards in 5 minutes for Man City. Bernardo Silva joins the book as well. In the second half, Leeds have had 3 shots, and we've had 0. And Donnarumma is staying on the ground. That's just slow. This race, we might be in for the long one. Though we are playing like shit, I can't lie. But don't worry, guys, we do not need a proper right back. Momentum ruined. Rolled on, picked up a yellow card as well, by the way. We need to be playing way better here. Like this is no acceptable way to play against fucking Leeds. With all due respect. Leeds at home, we should be a bit more comfortable than this. Haaland's better step up and win us the game. Dropping points to Leeds will be so embarrassing. Would be so embarrassing as proper words. Because we won't. But if we do, bro, yikes. Well, it is 2-1, so technically we don't need anyone to step up right now. We just need to technically. But bro, we need a goal. We need a goal to wait. This game is going right now. Ball's been cleared by O'Reilly, but we can't get a hold of the ball. Like, it's really poor. Gonzalez gets onto the ball. Still Gonzalez, free kick, Man City. Yeah, but I've been saying it for a while. We do need a Gibbs White in this. Doku now. Versatile, experienced midfielder who's got an engine on him and is physical. That's what we need. City can't even pin Leeds back. No, bruv. I'm about done with this Foden winger stint as well, by the way. Not played that good despite getting a goal. Oh, fuck the all. Rodri just sitting there in the stadium like, yeah. This team I somehow won a treble with, and now they're like this. Silva. Up a pool. Well, Liverpool ain't winning much. Don't worry about them. It's still 2-2, by the way, in that Bournemouth game. Sunderland, sorry. Well, Sunderland's Bournemouth. Still 0-0 between Brentford and Burnley. The only game that isn't a draw right now is this one, 2-1. Get Sherky on to kill this game. Sherky on for Foden. Marmoush on for Rangers. And, who do we bring on for Silva? I guess you keep Foden on, take Silva off. Sure. Silva off for Sherky and Marmoush on for Rangers. Sort out that midfield. Doku to his left. Crosses it in. Crosses it out, should I say, because that's going nowhere. Foden, ball into the box, it's cleared. And City get the ball back again here, but Nunez keeps it in play. Silva with the ball here out wide. Silva into Reinders. Reinders, shot is blocked. Gonzalez, is he gonna go for it? No, he's gonna pass to Doku. Doku now. He tried to pass the ball, I think, to Haaland, but didn't come off. Now ball's going forwards by Leeds. And the ball goes out. Go into Man City. This is so bad to watch. I wonder what the Twitter fan base thinks of this game. Twitter, of course, is the best source for football knowledge. Phil Foden has the same amount of goals as David Beckham, by the way, in the Premier League. I think he was just trying to waste some time so Man City could catch their breath. I don't think he's injured. Donnarumma is... What was Donnarumma supposed to do with that goal? I mean, come on. That was all on Nunez. Loses the ball. Guardiola defends very well. Nunez then takes over and gives the ball away again. That's all on Nunez. Pep doesn't do subs, bro. I didn't even bother watching the first half. Well, the first half was boring as fuck, I can't lie. Pep doesn't do substitutions, bro. He doesn't do that. Not a fan of them. Substitutions get a bit still, you know. Calvert-Lewin is in here. That could be a penalty. Shots going wide. Oh, that could be a penalty. Oh. That's definitely a penalty. That is definitely a penalty. What is Josko doing there? And Josko's played so good all game, but he just lost his head there. What is he doing? 1 win in 13 loading. Oh, dang. Ay, 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 ay. Let's hope they are shit on penalties then. I'm out, lads. Done with this shit. Ah, you gotta stick around. He could miss. Could miss. Hope, guys. There's hope. Fucking hell, imagine we lose. I'd rather not. You might not need to imagine very soon. Don't do my good save, but oh, the rebound goes in. Oh dear, oh dear. That 1 win in 13 truly is coming back, isn't it? Finished. Man City is finished. Chelsea are in the title race. Chelsea to win the Premier League title now. Good save Donna, but I really prefer not. Fuck are these players doing? No. Time to get a new job, Pep. Time to get a new job. Hey. This is nothing short of pathetic, isn't it? Time to make changes, Pep. Can't keep doing this no substitutions bullshit. Don't think we've made a substitution yet. Why do we never make substitutions? Is it such a difficult thing to make a substitution? Doku takes a heavy touch, gets the ball down the left. Oh, Haaland's body language is poor there. Stop whining and get in position, mate. Doku's been alright today, actually. Not been good, but he's not been bad either. He's just been mid. He's been mid, that's what he's been. Doku now gets the ball to nobody. He started the first half off decent, but he's fading out of this game. Gonzalez, Rangers, Doku again. Changes, substitutions. Hello, Pep. Do you know what a substitution is? You're allowed 5 changes, Pep. 5. Senku. You know what I just realized, by the way? You know what I just realized? 2025. Yeah, I agree. 2025 is when they 2023, sorry. 22-23. It's the season when they changed to 5 substitutions permanently. Like it was in 2020, but then it went away again. And then they brought 5 substitutions back in 22-23. Thing is, ball into the box here, Haaland. Oh, can't get a good header on it. It's still in the box though. Silva goes down. But as I was saying, 5 substitutions was permanently introduced in 22-23. But nobody knew how to use it yet. Ever since the treble season, which is when 5 substitutions has been introduced, Pep has become less and less influential in football. Pep has become less influential in football ever since the 5 substitutions rule was added. Because treble season, nobody knows how to do these 5 subs things, and Pep is still dominant. And we just had the best team as well. For the season, people are figuring out these 5 substitutions things. And Pep is clearly struggling a bit, but we win the league title. Last season, Pep's game management was horrid. This season, Pep's game management has been horrid. This 5 substitution rule is killing off Pep. As other teams have learned how to use 5 subs properly, Pep has fallen off. That's the truth. I don't think that's a pen, to be honest. We'll see on replay. What the hell happened? Yeah, there was no contact. That's a shitty dive as well. Goal Sunderland. Hey, Sunderland is winning. Yes. 3-1 Bayern at full time. He who laughs last, laughs best. Finally, a change, and it's Rangers for Cherky. They're not changing much at all. Mush on, Silva off, come on. Brian Brobby goal. Big up to Brian Brobby. And Sunderland lead 3-2. Ball cross in, far post, it's headed back. Doku gets there, moves it to Cherky. Cherky just goes sideways. Penalty a favor del Brentford. Hey, Igor Thiago's favorite. Igor Thiago's favorite. He's gonna score another penalty. You will be there, guys. Let's see. I'm watching for the Brentford right now for the penalty. Igor Thiago will get to 10 goals then. Squad list is gonna be pretty much what we expect in it. No Jakkers, it's probably gonna be the Heuvel. Whatever his name is. Now O'Reilly. 70 minutes sub, this is a fraud. One substitution, by the way, only one. I'm telling you, this 5 substitutions rule has fucking destroyed Pep as a manager. Because his entire philosophy around game management doesn't work with this new rule. Just doesn't work. That's why ever since the treble season, Pep's become less and less effective. Nunez. Ball into Foden. Foden back to Cherky. Cherky still on the ball. Oh, loses it. This is grim. The penalty taken yet in that game, by the way. Yeah, Nicky Hyen waits too long with his substitutions as well, doesn't he? Igor Thiago scored this penalty, guys. There you go. 10 goals for my guy. 10 league goals for my guy. I mean, 6 of them are penalties, but... Hey. Now Leeds is gonna waste time, as you should, in this position. As the weaker side, they're absolutely right to do it. I'm not complaining, they're playing the game right, but we're gonna have to figure out a way to stop them from doing that. We're allowing this, that's the thing. If we draw, what do you think of Pep? I thought Pep should have been sacked more than a year ago, so... yeah. I'm gonna have to do a video on this subject. Really, I'm gonna have to do a video on this. Wim isn't even watching this game anymore, damn. Wim said, fuck this shit, I'm watching Everton Newcastle. Oh, but that's later. That kicks off later, okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother watching that game. I'm gonna be too busy crying. Ball down the left. Doku. Riley. Riley to Doku again. Doku into the box. Good ball. Doku, it's cleared. Ball with Shetki now. Sorry, Selva. Selva with Nunez. Was my dad home? I'll say, yes, comfy, I'm close up this game. Yeah, this game's been anything but comfy, Wim. It should have been comfy, but it's not been comfy. With 2-2 with the mighty Leeds. We are drawing the mighty Leeds, guys. Oh no. I'm saying 2-0 Bruges Antwerp. By the way, Selva's been allowed to drop a wholesale stinker all game. Today, Zulte Waregem against Cercle Bruges. I mean, that's kicking off pretty soon too. My uncle is there, of course. My uncle is a season ticket holder for Zulte Waregem. My uncle, my grandpa, and one of my uncle's friends are season ticket holders for Zulte Waregem. Last time Cercle Bruges beat Zulte Waregem, Zulte was relegated. Might be the other way around this time. Zulte is 8th right now, and Cercle is almost bottom of the league. Dender is bottom of the league, and they're just above Dender. Goal Burnley. Brentford, you're dropping a stinker. I mean, we can't talk, but come on. You know? Oh, O'Reilly, you. Ball cleared by Erling. Jetke clears. And the ball is out. Goal Brentford. Well, at least they have an entertaining game going on. Into dying embers. In our dying embers, I want to gouge out my eyes. Right. What the difference? Quite a mighty difference. It's the mighty Leeds, guys. It's the mighty fucking Leeds. I mean, this is just sad. Don't stop the count, bruv. This is just sad. I mean, they might score from this. Maybe we should stop the count. Igor Thiago again. 11 Premier League goals by Igor Thiago, by the way. Thiago's count is mad right now, I can't lie. 11 Premier League goals. He's just 3 away from Haaland. Throw in by Leeds. It's cleared by Man City, but we lose the ball again. 14. Haaland is on 14 this season. Thiago is on 11. Calvert-Lewin into the box. I think it's offside. Yeah, so free kick to Man City. Gets Glasner to City. Pep is hindering the team. Both these substitutions are fucking pathetic. So sad, these subs. Need to do something. Like, come on. Spurs Fulham today. Tomorrow Arne Slot gets sacked in the morning, and today it might be Pep. Oh wow! Marmouche is gonna come on, guys! Wait, get this. 3 fucking minutes to go. Marmouche is gonna come on. Thank you, Pep. What a fucking world-class game management. This ref is doing a good job today. Because Man City has taken the piss. Man City has taken the piss. The referee is saying, stop taking the piss. Bro, this is tragic. Even if we win, it remains tragic. Foden. On to Gvardiol. Now Doku. Doku crosses it in to Haaland, who's headed. First chance of the game, by the way. It's straight at the goalkeeper. Come on, City. We need to put some cocaine. Hey, Ricardo, do you have some weed? Do you have some weed? Cause I know you smoke that. I know you smoke that stash, bro. Bro, Ricardo, please help a brother out. Send me some. So I need to transcend right now. Marmouche came on in the 89th minute. We're taking the piss. Pep is taking the piss. Old Cell taking the piss by Pep. He's having a laugh. He thinks he's funny. Pep probably gets home and thinks, haha, the vulture. Headed by Marmouche, too close to the goalkeeper. This club had any ambition. Pep wouldn't have refereed this game wouldn't have been at this game to begin with. I told everyone last season that Pep was the problem. I told everyone last season when we beat Wolves that we were first in the league at that point, that we were going to go trophyless, but hey. I had to get your mind off things, you know. You have to get your mind off things. One way or another, you have to get it off your mind. No Igor Thiago goal. No hat-trick for my baller. Sad. But he's on 11 goals in the Prem. Pass a ball, Doku, you fucking dumbass. 10 minutes of stoppage time. That's about adequate, I think. Of course, there's been a lot of time wasting and a lot of like players going down and ball out of possession and free kicks. Nunez, Kerky into Foden. Foden takes a touch too many, but still scores! There we go! Phil Foden, bravo! Sniper is back. He's dropped a stinker, but 2 goals. I don't care. Talk to the goals. Because I know some dumbass will talk about, oh, he dropped a stinker. Yeah, he did. But he scored twice. There you fucking go. Phil Foden. Remember the name, guys. Phil fucking Foden. 3-2. Now, if we still lose this game, then it's gonna be a problem, but we should have won this game now. Hopefully. I can't get too excited, you know. I can't get too excited, but hopefully we've won this game. I mean, come on. Igor Thiago is injured. Ooh. That's unfortunate to hear. That was a fucking goal, by the way. Foden put us on his back today. Big up to Foden. Big up to Foden. Get in! Get in, bro. We're winning this game against Leeds with great effort. "10 minutes left to go. That's enough time to score a second goal. Well, a fourth goal, I guess. And to make this game comfy. Nunez can't win the ball back. And they then hit again. It's cleared by City. Leeds trying to get into the box. And ball out for a goal kick. Get the fourth. I agree. We need to get that fourth. Get this game done. We don't want to be sitting here on 3-2. Like, a 3-2 win isn't good enough to start off with. Ball out for another throw-in. Throw-in FC here right now. Leeds. 7 minutes to go, guys. We're counting the fucking clock against Leeds. We're counting the clock against Leeds, guys. Lads, we're finished. Phil Foden 47, star boy. Hey, proper star boy. The only star boy in England who's actually won the Premier League. Just saying. Cole Palmer. What's his name? Saka, this, that. Win a Premier League, guys. Win a Premier League, then we'll talk. Haaland needs to be able to get one of these balls and just fucking run, bro. Haaland absolutely useless today. I told you he's out of form. Again, this is stupid. I'm sorry to say it, this is stupid. Haaland was surrounded by 3 centre-backs all day. We should have won this game comfortably. If you put 3 centre-backs on a single player, you should be dead. Realistically, the rest of our team should just play around you and kill you. And that's not what happened. We're taking off an attacker for a defender, guys. That's where we are at. Four minutes left, and we're still on this checkpoint thing against Leeds United, guys. The mighty Leeds. The mighty, mighty Leeds, guys. At least we're not Liverpool. Liverpool would have lost this game. At least we're not that bad, guys. Leeds just dive the moment they get into the penalty box now. That's a bit embarrassing. From Leeds, not from us. Free kick to Man City. We got Donnarumma and we're still shaky. So I double dared City to bottle this. I'd rather we don't. Kerky on the ball now. Come on, Haaland, sprint. Sprint, Haaland. You've not run all game. You're not tired. We're going forwards now. We're too slow going for. Oh, what is this? Why are you passing backward? This is the moment to go forwards and fucking win the game. This is just stupid. This is. Brentford full time, 3-1. O'Reilly now guides the ball to Donnarumma. Donnarumma picks it up. We're wasting time against the mighty Leeds, guys. We are wasting time against the mighty, mighty Leeds. Once again, we are wasting time against mighty Leeds. At home. At home, no less. What's Rodri gonna solve if Pep keeps playing Silva 89 minutes? Is Silva gonna stop playing 89 minutes? That's a better question. That was ridiculous. Full time. Woohoo. Woohoo, guys. Full time. 1. Champions win. Don't take the piss, Rosa. Stupid. This game was actually stupid. Don't take the piss. This was pathetic. Pep Guardiola's game management ain't existing. It's none of it. Game management and Pep Guardiola, no thank you. I was gonna have an aneurysm. I was this close to having an aneurysm. I'll put it down. So scary. This team will fucking fold at the Bernabeu. No way they're gonna lose 5-0 at Bernabeu. Nobody's happy with this, Ahmed. This is so fucking rough. I genuinely don't know what to say about this. I mean, if this is gonna be Man City, hang the club up, bruv. Of course, this ain't it. This is not it, bro. This is not a title-winning team. A win is a win, but this is not a title-winning win. This is we just got fucking lucky here type of win. We created one chance for Erling Haaland. 2 of our goals were very good goals by Phil Foden. That he's not gonna score most games. We're being very honest with ourselves. Ridiculous. Utterly. If anyone celebrates this, fucking knock your head on a wall. This is just yikes. I genuinely don't know what to tell you guys after watching that game. I don't know. After watching that game, I don't. What can I say? What can I say, guys? What is it about this game that can be said? Other than it's fucking pathetic. I think we all know that this is fucking pathetic. Ends the club. If we play like this, I think it's Fulham next. If we play like this at Craven Cottage, yikes, we're gonna get burned at Craven Cottage if we dare to play like this. Honestly, this was just sad. this was so sad to watch. Pep Guardiola, get your fucking head in this game, bro. Marmoush on in the 89th minute. 89th minute, Marmoush came on. We looked immediately better with Marmoush on the pitch. Only came on in the 89th minute. Take the 3 points. Listen, nothing to celebrate here. Take the 3 points. Heads down, on to the next. As they say. This is a win, but it feels like a loss. Emotionally, we've lost. Factually, we've won. Emotionally, this is defeat. Barker has a better game management than Pep, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, Abdullah. When was the 5 substitution rule introduced? In 2020, but that was temporary. It went away again. Treble season. The treble season is when the 5 substitution rule became a permanent rule of football. Treble season of Man City. In the treble season, nobody knew how to use 5 substitutions. So a lot of managers were using 5 substitutions, but they were doing it too early or too late, or they were treating it like a fail-safe, and they weren't winning games. They were not winning games. Because they did not know how to use 5 subs properly. 5 subs was not winning them games. The 4-beat season, it remembered how much we talked about Pep Guardiola in the 4-beat season about game management. That's when teams, managers, started figuring out how do you use 5 substitutions. That's when it started. And Pep hasn't caught on yet. So in the 4-beat season, everyone's starting to catch on, and we're starting to notice, hey, we're winning a title, but come on, Pep, you're not really the reason why, are you? And then, you get to last season, and every single game, it feels like Pep is out coach. This season, every game where we have dropped points, it's been on Pep. It's not even the starting lineup, Abdullah. We started off well. Who cares? Okay, Silva, who gives a fuck? It's not even about that. It's the game management. Against Newcastle, after 20 minutes, it was obvious Silva needed to come off. In this game, after 10 minutes into the second half, it was obvious we needed energy in midfield. Our first substitution came in the 80th minute. Pep Guardiola is falling behind a changing game. That simple. It's that simple. How we even won that game. I'm exasperated that we even won that game. Yeah, this is exactly it. He does not understand how the new 5 substitution rule works. Genuinely, Pep Guardiola has no understanding of the new rule. It's been 2022, it's been 3 years since this has been the football rules, and he still doesn't get it. I always say this to people. When rules change, the way the sport is played also changes. Because I see a bunch of people saying, oh, Gaza would be the best player in modern football. No, he wouldn't. The modern rules are way more strict on fouls, which means you need to be quicker, which means that being fast is more important now than being technical, which wasn't the truth just a few years ago. Just 10 years ago, that wasn't true. So the way rules work changed what skill set is important in a sport. That's true for footballers and for managers. Pep Guardiola, ever since the 5 substitute rule, his impact as a game manager has been non-existent. Because even in this treble season, we did not win games because Pep managed the game. We won games because we were the best in the world. With game management, Pep did not need to do game management. We were that far clear. For the beat season, game management is the only reason we struggled to win the title. Last season, game management is why we won nothing. This season, every point dropped has been game management issues. This can't continue. Surely, this cannot continue. It's ridiculous. It's a fad. It's a joke. We need to fucking fix up, man. I could cry. If you don't laugh, you cry, they say. I could fucking cry watching this game. It's so dumb. Due to subs, we are in a more physical era. Yeah, that as well. Due to the fact that you can have more substitutions, football is now a more physical sport as well. But nobody realizes that. When rules change, the way a sport is played changes. But Pep Guardiola is still playing like the old rules still apply. No, the rules have changed so much. There's no world-class player in this team to bail out. Well, that's wrong. We have world-class players, but world-class players can't bail you out every time. Today we got bailed out by Phil Foden. Phil Foden bailed us out. Is he gonna do that again? I doubt it. This game management, when Bernardo Silva is flopping for all game long. When Reinders is okay but not good enough. When Nunez is taking the piss. You have to do something. You have to do something. Exactly. Take chess. When the rules changed for time control, you now have longer times to think. Because you have more time. Longer time control means that players who are better at calculating are now better at chess than players who are more intuitive. Perfect example. Now calculators are better at chess than the intuitive magician type of players. And rules change, so does a sport. But Pep doesn't seem to get it. Pep does not quite seem to get it. These rules have been here for 3 years. Pep still doesn't know how they work. I think he doesn't even know he is allowed 5 subs. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah, you'd think we lost. You'd think we lost the way I'm going right now, but that's how embarrassing this was. Yeah, we won, but bro, I'm embarrassed to say that we even won this game. This is worse than the loss against Newcastle. Come on. Can't play like this. We're supposed to be a big team. We can't play like this. Can't. But, on a positive note, at least we're not Liverpool. At least we're not Man United. You can't get that bad. That's just physically impossible. So maybe that's a positive note to leave it on. Like, subscribe, it helps out a ton. It saves me from having a mental breakdown after the games like this. So like, subscribe, even if you're a rival fan. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I can't. Bye.